by Andrew Benson. Chief F1 writer share this with Red Bull's Daniel Ricciardo and Mercedes' Lewis Hamilton set the pace on day 2 of the final preseason test as McLaren suffered more problems. Ricciardo edged out Hamilton by 0.353 seconds for fastest time, but the Mercedes was substantially quicker when the cars were on equivalent tires. Fernando Alonso was delayed for nearly 7 hours after his McLaren broke down because of an oil leak. It was the latest in a series of reliability problems for the team. Alonso managed less than a third of the laps done during the day by Ricciardo and the Mercedes and Renault drivers. Alonso did 47 laps in the morning before stopping out on track after just over 2 hours of the day's running. The team said they would get him out later in the day, but managed to do so with only 13 minutes to go. He was on track for only 8 minutes before the day was brought to a premature end when rookie Charles Leclerc went off in the Sauber. Alonso's problems made it the 4th of 6 days of preseason testing so far on which McLaren have lost significant track time as a result of technical issues. The team are hoping to be close to the front this season following their switch to Renault engines following 3 difficult years with Honda. McLaren racing director Eric Bouyer insisted the team were on track, and that they were simply suffering the sort of niggles that can be expected in preseason. "We have some little issues which we have to fix, but it is just testing. It is part of the process," Bouyer said. "We are on top of this and it is a new partnership with Renault, new packaging, completely new packaging for the car as well. This is testing, give us time, it is fine." McLaren are not yet close to achieving the main ambition set by Bouyer for this week of completing a race distance. Alonso, who has said he expects his team to be able to challenge for podium positions this season, is due to speak to the media this evening. The 36-year-old two-time champion did set the 5th fastest time of the day, but he was using the Hypersoft tire and was 1.8 seconds behind Ricciardo's pace-setting best on the same rubber. Hamilton did not use the Hypersoft tire, although his teammate Valtteri Bottas did after taking over the Mercedes for the afternoon session, and was 0.6 seconds slower than Ricciardo on it. Hamilton was half a second quicker than Ricciardo on the Ultrasoft tire, and 0.8 seconds ahead on the medium tire. The times are not necessarily directly comparable because the fuel loads and engine modes being used by the car are not made public by the teams and can make a significant difference to performance. The fastest Ferrari time was set by Sebastian Vettel, who was 4th overall with a 1:19.541 on the soft tire, which all the drivers are saying is more or less the same in performance as the medium at Barcelona. Carlos Sainz was 6th fastest in the factory Renault car, less than 0.2 seconds behind Alonso but using the medium tire, which is well over a second slower than the Hypersoft. Fast times on day 2 of the final preseason test: 1 Daniel Ricciardo, ALS, Red Bull Renault 1:18.0472 Lewis Hamilton, GB, Mercedes 1:18.403 Valtteri Bottas, Finn, Mercedes 1:18.564 Sebastian Vettel, GER, Ferrari 1:19.541 × 5 Brendan Hartley, NZ, Toro Rosso Honda 1:19.8326 Fernando Alonso, Spa, McLaren Renault 1:19.8567 Carlos Sainz, Spa, Renault 1:20.0428 Romain Grosjean, FRA, Haas Ferrari 1:20.237 × 9 Kimi Raikkonen, Finn, Ferrari 1:20.242 × 10 The Lance Stroll, Ken. Williams Mercedes 1:20.349 × 11 Nico Hülkenberg, GER, Renault 1:20.758 12 Esteban Ocon, FRA, Force India Mercedes 1:20.805 13 Charles Leclerc, Moan, Sauber Ferrari 1:20.919 14 Sergei Sirotkin, Russ, Williams Mercedes 1:22.350 equals time set on Hypersoft tire, equals Supersoft tire, equals soft, all others medium. Share this with